me see what else is kind of going on in the streets. By the way, there's a
Mar-
show. Apparently, there's a show on There's a show on Netflix called like Love Is Blind. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but watch this shit right here.
Marshall, I can't love you because I'm attracted to Josh. I just saw Josh, and there is some chemistry.
So what was the talk about?
It was him basically confessing his feelings.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't want to be with you anymore, and
You want to be with Josh?
I will find that out.
Okay, Jackie. That is very hurtful.
I'm just telling you, Marshall, that I just can't be with you. I can't.
I would like the ring back because I don't think that you deserve it. Because you should never have accepted my proposal.
Well, I'm gonna keep the ring because I accepted it because I wanted to marry you. Everything I told you in that pod was real.
And you know what? I don't even care. You can keep the ring.
Yeah, all right. Fuck all of that shit. Now salute to my oldest brother. You know he got remarried, so he happy and shit. But I told my brother the same thing, man. He was with a scallywag who did some shit. Told my she want another nigga, and he ain't get the ring back. You gotta get your ring back, man. My boy should have told her, yo, bitch, listen, this is what we finna do, man. I'm leaving with that ring or I'm leaving with the finger. I'm leaving with a ring or I'm leaving with a finger, man. Stop fucking playing with me. I'm leaving with a ring or the finger. But I'm leaving with something today. So essentially, this woman, and apparently this is some show on Netflix, but it's like reality based. This woman is telling this dude, right? Yo, bro, check this out. I know you proposed to me, but like, I got a connection with another dude. Me and him talked. Think I like him. And I kind of want to go check him out. You feel me? He's like, yo, I need my ring back. Like, what's going on? Like, I proposed to you. She's like, well, not going to give you the ring back because, you know, you proposed to me and I did accept it. I just changed my mind. And for me, you know, this could be fake or it could be real. You know, it's crazy that Netflix and these other like places, these platforms, they only like putting out shows that shows the pussification of dudes. You know what I mean? Like if they could emasculate men, it's like, yo, let's go. Green light. You know, it's like showing some dude at his weakest moment because his woman is choosing to go somewhere else. And I'm not saying she doesn't have the right to choose or do whatever she wants, but like this whole type of like interaction is just so simpish, corny. You know what I mean? It propagates this ongoing theme that, you know, there's just helpless dudes like this guy who just is hoping for relationships or whatever with these women who are basically just choosing. And you can just see the pain in this guy's eyes. I just think this is capping. I think this is an agenda type shit being pushed. You know what I mean? Like, granted, it's going to sell because Netflix, you know, unless they're standing behind somebody like Dave Chappelle, they're gonna push all the woke shit possible. But this is whack. You feel me? I don't know if have you guys seen this type of stuff? Like, emasculate this dude to the core, right? And the reason why it's going viral is because all of his answers are like somebody who is emasculated. Like, oh, okay. Like, eventually says you're going to hear it now. Oh, keep the ring. Like, bro, you asked for your ring. She told you you're not getting the ring. And then you're acting like you're making a choice by saying keep the ring. Listen.
Every time you look at that thing, whatever you do with it, I want you to be reminded that you passed up on something great.
Okay. Marshall,
Bro, she's not about to look back at that. She's about to pawn that ring, you fucking idiot. She's about to be bouncing on another fucking cock like a pogo stick, gang. You think she's going to be like looking at that ring, contemplating about your lame ass fool? No. She's going to sell the ring. She's bouncing another dick already. And by the way, you know how women are, bro. She's about to take the money she got from selling and pawning the ring to go buy her a nigga some Jordans or some designer shit. She not thinking about you. Yo, one of the things that I think we've just become, like, people have snapped out of is like, you know, the delusion of what love is, like, oh, people are in love and blah 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 happen. No, you just realize like yo, the real world reality of things is that love do exist, but griminess is here too. Like people now more than ever before, men and women alike realize that they have options. Realize that like this ain't your grandfather and grandmother getting together, where it's like all that shit about for better or for worse. Man, you tell these bitches, or you tell these niggas if you're a female that you lost your job or you lost something that's beneficial to them, whatever that is, they're out. Like, shit. Like, again, I'm not being one sided with this for y'all females. Um, keep thinking that nigga just love you because of whatever. Stop sucking his dick or gain 30 pounds. He's leaving. He's cheating. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Like, we're just realizing now that love is a thing, but most what we call relationships are super transactional. If you don't have some value or not giving something that the other person depends on, they could easily go to someone else, or that's as much as the worth you have. You get what I mean? Like you could have this non-realistic, like, oh no, this person, whatever, but no, that's not true, bro. You get what I mean? Like she's not gonna be looking at that ring thinking about you, nigga. She's on fucking national TV telling you are fucking lame. Why would she do that? Somebody said, oh, this is a show for females. Probably is. Like, I don't watch shit like this. Like, these days, if you look at the messages being pumped into relationships, it's everything is pumped in about opportunity. It's not about, okay, love. Like, the whole thing about love is blind, like, that's not even true, right? Like, some people believe that still exists because they're like, oh, somebody could be in love with somebody who they feel isn't as attractive as somebody else. Bro, these days attraction triggers are different for people. Like, women find money attractive. You feel me? It's like, nigga, you could look any way you want to look. If you don't got my bank account and I show up, she gonna be like, well, this nigga gonna have me on the yachts and gonna have me in the Lambos. I want that. Like things are very much different. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like they're kind of trying to program younger kids now to kind of look at things in a different way, in a woke perspective, trying to recreate, like chivalry and all these things back again. Yet it's going to be skewed because, again, I always said chivalry is killed by, not going to give you the red pill talking points about like feminism and shit like that, but it's killed by the times we live in. Like if a woman is preaching or accepting certain ideology that she's a boss, fuck all niggas, finesse them, pop this pussy all over town. Like, bro, how the fuck could you be chivalrous to a chick who's basically, when convenient, accepting hoism? So again, I feel all these programming is coming from a specific agenda to try to reprogram a newer generation into moving and acting a certain way. Not the generation I'm in, of course, and not even the younger generation that's in their early 20s. I think the teenagers now who are now looking towards what they believe are acceptable relationships, I think they're torn. There's no middle ground. They're either watching red pill content that's telling them, fuck these bitches, or they're watching content that's just creating complete super sims that says, cut your dick off and be a simp. Like, there's no in the middle type of thing. Like, most red pill content is like, yo, fuck these bitches, homies over hoes. And most other content is like saying, yo, bro, to keep it real, you should be ashamed of yourself that you even have a dick. So how about you try to make up for the fact that you're masculine by being non-masculine and letting your girl be masculine? It's crazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. That's what's going on in these streets. Having a kid right now gotta be a scary thing, a scary phenomenon. You know what I've thought about recently, and I'm doing a pod. I'm doing a solo pod. Probably I'll probably do it tonight or maybe tomorrow. So you'll catch that in the coming days. By the way, if you don't know, I did a podcast with Sway Lee, Slim Jimmy, Young Blue. Go check out those podcasts as well. But I'm about to just I like get on my rant shit about just random shit. But what I've just kind of thought about, and did I lose my train of thought? Wait. Oh, I was thinking about just kind of like the newer generation, and I was thinking about how I was raised and why I have certain ideals, and I was thinking about I'm in my 30s now, and I still feel terrified to have kids. And I was wondering, I'm like, yo, am I being odd or am I being weird? Or am I always just being cognizant of the times I live in, right? Like, for example, like I seen this recently.